Hey everybody, it's Amy Keys with the Digital Capital Company, and in today's video I am going to do something a little bit different. I've been working on this blog post, so right now the title is How to Create Indisputable Evidence that Your Tech Stack is Working or Not. So when we create indisputable evidence, when you're looking at online tools, it really makes it simple to decide whether something is working for you or not. A lot of people get caught up in evaluating features as opposed to comparing whether a tool is actually improving efficiency, if it's eliminating the number of staff that have to be involved in a process. These are the things that really matter. So it's not always that maybe the tool you're using just isn't right. It could just be that you need to use it differently. So it's really awesome when we do this indisputable evidence task, and then you can just look at the factual data and know whether something has improved or not. So this is how you do it. What you need to do is get a baseline. You've got to have a starting point to know when you're looking at implementing a new tool or evaluating what you have or making any kind of comparison. You have to have a baseline. It's really just science and tech. You need to know where you are to see if where you are going in the future is an improvement or not. So the easiest way to do this is, don't get caught up in, oh gosh, this is going to be so hard, it's going to be all sciencey. No, it's not that. You need to track the time that it's taking you to complete a task, okay? You need to know how long it's taking your team, how many people are involved, and all of the places that they're going to finish the task. Are they opening Google Docs and then jumping over to email and then jumping over here and then marking it as complete in another tool? You need to see all of that, and people get kind of worried about, how am I going to write all that down? It's going to take me forever. Here's how you do it. Just use Loom. It's free. It's a browser extension in Chrome. It's an easy way to record yourself, your team members. Anybody can use it for free, and you can literally be sitting in your pajamas if you want. Nobody's watching you, and it's the easiest way to quickly look at what you're doing. You're gonna turn it on from the moment you sit down at your computer. Let's say you're going to complete a specific task. Maybe it's a help desk task. You've got a ticketing system, and you have staff or somebody sitting down, and from the time they go to open the ticket to the time they finish the task that's requested in the ticket, you want to record that. And what you can do is you can save all of the videos that you make of each task that you do throughout the day, and make different folders in Loom. You can make folders, like in my example in the article, it can be a folder on project management. It can be a folder on reconciling invoices. It can be a folder on client management, or any kind of generalized topic. Make a folder, and then anything that you feel like you're doing under that heading, put all the videos in there. And what's going to happen is you're going to be able to, see Ferris Bueller, you just need to go do it. Don't make any excuses, just go do it. But you're looking at the effort that's involved to complete a task. It's how many staff were involved. So let's say you've made this Loom video and you're going to look at it again. So you're going to note how many staff members were involved. Was there like a handoff in the middle of completing a task where somebody else had to do something and then it gets thrown back to you? Write down the number of people, and then how many online tools you use to complete the task. So in our ticketing system example, let's say we're using something like Help Scout. So you open Help Scout to look at the ticket. Then maybe it's a ticket about a website, so you have to open the website to go solve the ticket problem. Then maybe you're opening your project management tool to make notes, and then maybe you're opening your email to clarify or go back to the client. Anytime you're opening something that's a tool, you need to write down how many tools were involved in that task. And then the last thing is to write down the number of manual steps it took to complete a task. So you're having to manually go in and complete something, as opposed to where an automation came in. To wrap up, you need to record yourself doing a task, because what's going to happen is it's going to give you a baseline, because this effort formula here, you're going to have the number of staff involved listed, how many tools it took you to complete the task, and then how many manual steps it took to complete it. And later, when you're looking at revising your process, implementing a new tool, you're going to do the same process after, and it may still take the same number of staff. You may still have the same number of tools, but you may find that the number of manual steps has gone way down, which means overall your new process is more efficient. And you can't argue with indisputable evidence, because it's just facts. You have made your effort number smaller, and therefore you know that your tech stack is working better. So I hope that was helpful. Let me know in the comments if you're struggling with wondering whether your tech stack is appropriate or not, and I will see you in the next video.